Okay, so you're consistently applying the law to your life, and then suddenly something in your 3D shows up that you don't like. Now you're concerned that you're doing something wrong, or that these circumstances mean something negative, that life is trying to sabotage you, that everything is going to fall apart. Calm down. Calm down. Okay? Because the first mistake that you are making is using your 3D as a tool of measurement as to whether or not you're doing something right or wrong. Your 3D is not to be your tool of measurement of anything when you are actively applying the law of assumption to your life. Why? Because the 3D is a dead world. Everything that is going on in the 3D is null and void. It is from a past version of you that you deliberately made the decision to not identify with anymore. Therefore, nothing in the 3D can be of any value to you because it literally means nothing. Okay? So number one, stop assuming that you did something wrong when you're looking at your 3D. The 3D is an outdated reflection. Okay? Number two, you got to change your assumptions about the things that are actually happening, okay? Because if you're looking at your 3D and your initial reaction is something is trying to sabotage me, something is working against me, you're still in a victim state. I say all the time, it is okay to hold space for your emotions. Feel your emotions, but it's about the story that you are assigning to the things that are taking place in the 3D. And this is how you really understand whether or not you get the concept of the law, because it's not about changing things outside of you to feel better. It is about changing internally and changing within and changing your stance on what you are seeing taking place. If something outdated happens in the 3D, your old self would feel like this is a threat. Your old version of self would feel like I need to go into fight or flight mode to protect myself because I know something bad is going to happen. That means the internal shift that has needed to take place has not fully taken place, because you are supposed to always be acting from the state of a person who has what it is that they already want. It's the law of assumption, right? What I assume to be currently true about self will be reflected back to me. It's not law of the 3D. It's not law of the outdated, dead story, dead world, right? So fully understanding that and standing in your power and deciding to be the version of you who is self-driven, self-referential, that is where the power source starts. I know that this can be a nook and a cranny for a lot of you, because especially if you're beginning, you're wanting to self-soothe by taking action, by doing something, by changing something outside of you. And at first, that is a normal feeling, but the whole point is to get into the arithmetic of being the person who knows that this is null and void, that everything is going to change because I am the God of my reality. I am the one calling the shots, and I am acting and being from a place of self-security, of everything going my way. And that's all that needs to be done. That's all that needs to be done. Know that yet and still you are the one in charge, and this thing that is happening in the 3D is non-existent, because it's all about consciousness. You've got this. I believe in you. Love you.